Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. These fans get to see their team at home for the first time this season, Singy, and they want to help create a spark for their squad.
Well, clearly there's no place like home, Boog. A few road games didn't go their way to start the season, but they're at home now looking to right the ship. Should be a lot of excitement in the park today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll, and today's starting pitcher, Javier Assad.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3, and when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
1-2. Way outside, 2-2. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 3. Got him looking. Now 1 away.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there. Wastes no time there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Nolan Jones, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Foul ball there.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The 0-2. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Got him on the off-balance throw. Out number 3. The Rockies strand 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Ryan Weathers.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And out number 1 on the grab. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Cody Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The line of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So nothing on the scoreboard through 1. We're back on the show from Wrigley in a few. Top of the second, and now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. And the pitch. Assad, 6'1" righty. He features a sinker, a cutter, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, you know, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
Second inning here, no score. Pitch in the dirt, and now 2-0.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 outs. Out to short, Swanson. Gathers and throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Patrick Wisdom. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Dansby Swanson stands in. Right through there for a strike. Wisdom aboard here at first with nobody out. The shortstop takes the ball. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone build from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers, they work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff. Tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at first with no outs here. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's towards center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Yan Gomes. And fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next pitch is downstairs. On the ground is second, might be 2. There's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's going to be Ezequiel Tovar. Assad back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's a strike. Ball to strike. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. The punch out there, and there's 1 down. And now here's Lowry's Montero. And takes low for ball 1. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. 1 out, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one ripped. Banks off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Rogers in the box now, takes strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
1 and 2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Montero at third. Blackman over at second with one down. Out to short. Swanson zips it to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores.
Now that the right fielder,
Now here's Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Wouldn't chase that time.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down.
Oh, 3 and 1.
Greg Jones up next for the Rockies. Fouls one away, and now 3 and 2. Man at second, and that's ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Hard hit right side. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 1 and the Cubs 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. The line to kick the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to him. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Up next, second baseman, Nico.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That clips the corner. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in there at the knees. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, out of the 4th. So in now for Colorado, Elias Diaz. The pitch. That's to third, Wisdom. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Got him swinging.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with the cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Bouchard batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the breaking his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. The pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Belsiggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and 1 gone.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Patrick Wisdom. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. And he's already singled in this game. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, 1 away. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And now the lefty knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. 2 gone. Now it's Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 so far. top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Oh, and 2 now. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. That's hard hit on the line. Bryant snags it, and that will end the inning. Cubs add 2 on this homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
You softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. And a pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Wouldn't chase that time.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And now, Eleuris Montero. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. To the right side. He'll do it himself. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Here's Chuck Nasty. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Blackman, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Swing and a bouncer. Over to Cooper. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies 1. As the lefty gets to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And that one is lifted in the air. That's a base hit. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Clips the corner, 0-1. Cooper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Got it by him for the K. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jordan Wicks. This is his 3rd time out this year. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. And that's down and away. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Line drive. And there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
In the air, left field. Hat moving under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger makes the grab. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 2-2 game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody
And a pitch.
Bellinger.
And that one fouled off.
Bellinger's won a variety of awards in his career, hasn't he? I mean, he's been named Rookie of the Year, MVP, and Comeback Player of the Year now. Throwing a few Silver Slugger awards, and he has himself quite the trophy cabinet.
On the ground. Oh, he gloves it. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And now Patrick Wisdom. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Now 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Cubs are down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Chris Bryant. The wind of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Breaking ball inside. 1-1. Fought off foul. That's down and in. In the air, left field. Hat under it. 1 down.
Now left field.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sean Bouchard. And it skips in the dirt. Off the mark there. Now 2-0. One down, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and fires. And another ball. Line drive.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So 2 down now, and here is Ezekiel Tovar. Started to swing, held up. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bellinger drops step going back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 3-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Mark Leiter Jr. He's into the game with the bases empty. And Lowry's Montero digging in for the Rockies. That one fouled off. And that's outside. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one out in front that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. In the dirt, and it's 3-2. Got it. That's the third out. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Chris Singleton, thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Here's Yan Gomes. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's too high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Here's a 1-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 1-2 here. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And now the lefty. Not close with that one. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Christopher Morel waiting to hit for the Cubs. Yan Gomes waits. Bounce to third. Rogers. No chance on the throw. He beats it out.
Man, that was a great effort to lunge and pick that one at first. The throw was way short, but he almost bailed him out. Just couldn't get it to stick in the mitt.
And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. And a pitch. And that's outside. 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now back, first baseman.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. 1 for 2. Popped up. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rockies 3 and the Cubs 2. New inning getting started. Here's Charlie Blackmon. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yency Almonte up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. To the right side, Horner. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now back, third baseman.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. 1 for 3. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Gomber back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And he'll 1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Ripped on a line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Diaz on to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a
new pitcher now, Justin Lawrence.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now it's Yan Gomes. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And down on strikes. 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. There's a strike. Line drive, caught. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Julian Merriweather.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now, Greg Jones.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And here it comes. Swings and misses. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
At the belt and fires. Just misses with that one.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Chris Bryant.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Activity in the bullpen. Yency Almonte preparing to come on if needed. Late that time, and it's strike 2. This could end it. Got it. And that'll do it.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
7-3 is how this one ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.